watermelon. And I like this one a lot because the color outside is really dark and it's got these really noticeable yellow spots. So I chose the sugar baby watermelon just because it makes a really good example.
On command signal.
Because they are juicy and sweet.
Special delivery, white powder
Yellow
bags.
spot, you got your little brown belly button.
Special delivery, white powder bags.
And when you tap it, it's got that really full of water sound. Almost like a barrel full of water sound. Alright, so now we have the top and the bottom. Alright, so now you grab your knife. And just remember, to make your life easy, your knife should be way longer than your watermelon is wide. Okay, so if your knife is only like this long, it's going to make it harder to cut a watermelon. Alright, so make sure you get a nice long knife. Alright, so I'm going to cut off the front of the watermelon, spin it around. I'm going to cut the bottom off of it. Look at that. Look how beautiful that watermelon is. So now you can stand it up, and then you're going to make a cut along the side, just like that, sort of curved. Alright? Now you can see the rind versus the inside of the watermelon. And so you're just basically going to cut slices along that rind. So you're just going to shave off the rind. Okay, and spin it so you can always see that rind. Okay, just like that. Little piece of rind. Okay, now you want to flip it upside down, and you can shave off any pieces of rind that you missed. Alright, so now you end up with zero rind and nothing but the good stuff. Alright, so you want to cut it in half now. Okay. 1, 2. And this is just simple geometry now. Alright. I want cubes, so I'm going to make slits along here.
Special delivery, white powder bags. And that's the car that helped them out. Special delivery white powder bags, 5130 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60804. Daily drug dealing, traffic transactions, distribution and packing, basement apartment, the Candyman. May 25th, 2024, Saturday, 12:21 p.m. afternoon. Murder plot continues. Extreme high-level frequencies called electronic harassment coming from next door, 5135 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60804. Organized crime family, second floor hideout, home base. Daily ordered instructions by Anthony J. Loader, Avila Greco, Nello Greco. If you look at the previous videos, you're going to see Anthony J. Loader right here in front, 5130. And this is the reason for the murder plot. I am exposing this criminal organization. Identity theft Medicaid goes hand in hand with this criminal organization. Manipulate businesses, remain in control, silent victims. Organized crime family process. They manipulate their victims at home. They handpick them. They go through people's trash can, their mailbox. They follow people and they find out their daily routine. And, the fear tactics, social acting, community gang stalking, bright light harassment, car alarms, fireworks. These are fear tactics that are used to manipulate the victims at home. Once the victim reacts, by turning off all electrical appliances, by covering up our windows, guess who's waiting outside? Town of Cicero Police Department is involved. Set up fake police reports. Pre-enrollment mental health hospital begins once the victims react at home. And, organized crime family is very desperate. And you've seen Anthony J. Loader right here in front, 5130 West 24th Street in Laramie. No open cases before and after fire. No open cases. Town of Cicero Police Department protection cover-up. The police officers that are involved are on the video, and there's a lot more. They're protecting this organization. Unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. The victims are preconditioned at home to react. And, let me show you right quick. So far, this is what I'm doing here. This board is for the light harassment. This is for the light harassment. And I'm recording in the back, as you can see. This is how they come in and out through the back, 5135. And I use this to cover up the window. And I have this right here. The kitchen, I didn't cover it up. But the bright light harassment occurs once the victim reacts by focusing on the light source. It's an on and off switch that they have on this high-tech surveillance monitor. Once the victim focuses on the light source, they will switch on the light harassment. It's on video, on previous videos. And this will cause accidents, driving a car, crossing the street, walking on stairs, especially looking outside the window. And it's an insurance scam, and this high-tech surveillance monitor called Army Apparatus Tracking Signal Scanner Device will transmit and transfer extreme high-level frequencies, turning on the water faucet, running water, internet connection disabled, can shut down any power source, can increase and intensify light harassment once the victims react by focusing on the light source, on and off switch, visual effects, can emulate sounds and voices in any room, can set off car alarms. This is a magnetic field. Another example, at night while sleeping, a magnetic field directed at a victim or patient's face, ears, nose, chin, eyebrows. Activation will happen once the victim or patient reacts by touching face, shocking constantly the brain from any electrical source outlet. Reaction response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts. The consequences are very serious. Under doctor's care, prescribed 4 to 5 different medication dosages for evaluation purposes. Is increased on a daily basis every time the victim reacts in a hospital setting. And that's what Organized Crime Family wants, and that's why this is a long process, and this is the reason why it's so important to make sure that the victim does react at home and is enrolled in a mental health facility. Constant mental health hospital evaluation, victim loses their credibility. Family, friends, news media withdraw, lose hope. Symptoms, paranoia, hallucinations, psychosis, concern with your surroundings. There's a list of symptoms. Silent, incoherent victims, the person becomes silent, non-social, because, there you go, on command signal, you see that? On command signal, they know how to manipulate the victims to react, and this is what they use when a victim is in public or under doctor's care. Silent, incoherent victims, perfect cocktail, extreme high-level frequencies, constantly shocking the brain, as well as increased medication on a daily basis. Equal, silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. Big money payday. The younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. Manipulate businesses, remain in control, silent victims. Organized crime family process. There's a reason why I am being attacked. I'm being attacked because I know too much and I am exposing this criminal organization. I will continue uploading and recording videos with your support. I will try and fill in the gaps as much as possible, but it's quite simple. Organized crime family, daily harassment. There you go, community gang stalking. is to manipulate the victim to react. And the only reason I'm here is because, it's because I know social acting, and Town of Cicero Police Department, once the news media became involved, and other government agencies, you don't see Town of Cicero around here as much. They were coming in just like nothing. And now, well, it just goes to show you social media is a very powerful weapon. And organized crime family, order of protection continues to be their main objective. To manipulate my ex-wife, I am harassing the next-door neighbors. Homeowner Martinez, wife, daughter, son, daughter-in-law, paid incentives, family vacation, home improvement, new cars. Well, they're going to do what they got to do. And order of protection, every time I look out the window, they're going to take a picture of me and show that to my ex-wife. And she's been preconditioned by Town of Cicero Police Department 911 dispatcher, Anna. That's correct. Her name is Anna. 911 emergency phone dispatcher. Joint collaboration with Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. Unexpected home visit. Order of protection. My ex-wife asked them what's the reason for their visit. They said that they had some paperwork, that they didn't leave anything. The reason for their visit was very clear, was to precondition my ex-wife to react. They instructed her, if I start reacting, please call 911. Again, this is how organized crime family works, and they're trying to do everything without leaving any traces, and the murder plot will continue. But I already had one brain aneurysm, and they want to finish the job, and the brain aneurysm happened. I have a CT scan of bleeding from my brain by University of Illinois from prolonged exposure electronic harassment frequencies. Sooner or later, I'm going to have another brain aneurysm. A brain aneurysm is when your blood vessel of your brain bursts because of the very extreme high-level frequencies. These are very high, loud frequencies that will make a cup or glass break. That's correct, folks. It will make a glass shatter. That's how strong these frequencies are. And that's the reason, if you look back at the videos, you're going to see Anthony J. Loader standing right by that gate, right here. You're going to see him standing right by that gate right here. This is their home right here, 5132. 5132, double lot. There's a couple involved in care of this property with their dog, and there's drug dealing. Baby Ride Along is here, and the little girl Ride Along is on the 5130. So the Candyman is working both, but they're under investigation. Internal Revenue Services 5132. And they moved out the next day. As soon as they found out that my brain was bleeding, they panicked and they moved out. And you can see in the video, Anthony J. Loader is in and out of this property. And he's working with the Candyman, and they're expanding. They're a criminal organization, and he's also working with the dollar store owner right here in the corner, by the dumpsters behind the parking lot, 24th Street and Laramie. And you're going to see from time to time the dollar store owner using fear tactics of community gang stalking, distraction, and he's basically working with Bagman as well. And you're going to see Board of Education, female and male. Board of Education, District 99 employee, male and female. The male, he panicked, and he's working around a different schedule. He's totally avoiding the camera. And on Friday, she panicked. Board of Education, District 99 female, she panicked and she drove the opposite direction, which I mentioned. So, here we go. That's just a brief survey of what's going on. And I hope you continue following me. Happy Memorial Day. Please be safe. I appreciate your support. Murder plot continues. I appreciate your support.